Ciao, homie.
Yeah, it's interesting because Magnus just did the Magnus for Magnusson Classic, and he had a stone press event there. And I think Aethor Melstead had the record before you did at 317, I believe. And he elected during that contest to tie his record instead of trying to beat it. So it's interesting that now, shortly thereafter, it has been broken.
Yeah, no, I've went back and definitely saw that because he broke Magnus's record from, man, it seems like I think 16 or 17 years that it stood for a while. So I was really jealous of that show. That show looked brilliant in all regards. So that's the type of strongman events I hope to see more of instead of, nothing against the stadium series or anything, but that outdoor stuff is definitely what I love.
Yeah, I mean, it's all good in its own way, right? Like the Giants Live stuff is an incredible production. I love it for what it is. But then this was very different in terms of the layman can relate. Like I think I was telling you off camera, I like running into the woods and finding heavy stones to press and heavy logs to press. And when you see what he did there, it's, aside from maybe like the deadlift and stuff like that, it's like stuff all around you. Like, hey, I could do that.
Yeah, I would argue that that's kind of how all of us started. The love of this sport was definitely more of, I would say, stones, logs, and then like the yoke, or farmers. Just the old generic stuff is what we all love. Deadlifting is across the board. I think deadlifting is so popular because powerlifters love it, CrossFit loves it, everybody loves it. So that one's kind of brings everybody together. But for me, it's always been stones. My training partners Martins, like I said, my mentors Ode. So it's like the old school type of environment is what we love doing. It's like, okay, we're going to just pick this rock up to our lap and then we're going to go to the next heavier one, and that's kind of how we started. And it's just everything. It's kind of like a puzzle, just trying to find the handles, honestly. It's the pressing power was cool, but it's the puzzle of finding how to even get it to your lap, and back with the Arnold, when Matus did that iconic, stone to shoulder, that was Ode's original tombstone, as we called it. So those are the ones that we learned on, and those are the fun ones that we obviously learned to love, was those just brutally heavy, just objects. It's like, okay, no tacky, pick it up to your lap. You know what I mean?